General Hospital spoilers reveal that bad news keeps coming for Lulu, as all hope seems to be fading. Despite the best efforts of doctors and her family to find a suitable liver donor, no one has been able to donate to Lulu. Her situation grows more desperate as every treatment option is gradually ruled out. Lulu's loved ones watch helplessly as she struggles with her illness, with no solution in sight, further deepening the somber atmosphere. Every glimmer of hope to find a liver donor slowly fades away, pushing Lulu and her family into an unprecedented crisis. Laura is drowning in despair as the danger facing both Lucky and Lulu is confirmed. Not only is Lulu battling worsening liver failure, but now Laura must also face the fact that her son Lucky, whom she loves deeply, is in serious peril as well. Overwhelming emotions and relentless worries surround Laura, leaving her feeling like she's on the edge of an abyss. Laura has always been a strong mother, but now she must confront the possibility of losing both of her children at once. Faced with the pain and fear of what the future holds for her family, Laura isn't sure if she can endure this shock. The glimmers of hope grow fainter by the day, and now Laura can only pray for a miracle to save Lucky and Lulu before it's too late. After years of living a peaceful life and staying away from the conflicts of Port Charles, Luke Spencer can no longer stand by when he hears that both of his children, Lulu and Lucky, are facing grave danger. The instincts of fatherhood and his powerful love for his children have drawn Luke back to the town, where the situation has grown more dire than ever. When he realizes the severity of the situation, especially Lulu's critical condition due to liver failure, Luke decides not only to return to Port Charles, but also to make a heartbreaking yet hopeful decision to donate part of his liver to save his daughter's life. Knowing full well that the transplant will put his own life at risk, Luke does not hesitate to sacrifice himself for Lulu. He understands that the chances of finding another suitable donor are running out, and he cannot stand by and watch his daughter weaken without taking action. This is not only an act of saving Lulu's life, but also an opportunity for Luke to make amends for the times he was absent when his children needed him most. Luke's return is an act of true heroism, but it is also filled with emotion and pain. Though he is older now and had previously declared his retirement from the tumultuous life of Port Charles, Luke knows that this is the moment when he must once again face his fate for the sake of those he loves most. By donating his liver to Lulu, Luke hopes not only to save her life, but also to mend the family bonds that time and distance have worn thin. Luke's return in this critical moment promises to shift the balance in Port Charles, as one of the town's legends steps into a new battle, not to fight enemies, but to fight for his family. Luke is bringing hope, not just to Lulu, but also to Lucky, who is in danger far away. This journey for Luke is a story of sacrifice and the unconditional love of a father willing to risk everything to protect his children. Anthony Geary, the legendary actor who plays Luke, will take a trip back to the United States, but his return to Port Charles will not be long-lasting. This time, Luke's return is not just a simple visit, but an emotional and dramatic journey, as he decides to donate his liver to save his daughter Lulu. However, Luke's noble sacrifice will not have a happy ending, as the surgery becomes the final chapter in the character's life. After years of living peacefully abroad, Luke realizes that his duty as a father still weighs heavily on his shoulders, especially as Lulu's life hangs in the balance due to liver failure and the lack of a suitable donor. Although he has been distant from his family for a long time, Luke chooses to return to Port Charles with the sole purpose of saving his daughter, despite the enormous risks to his own health. This is the final act of a father willing to give up everything for his unconditional love for his children. In the tense moments before the surgery, Luke faces the hardest decision of his life. He knows that the surgery could give Lulu a chance to survive, but it also carries the risk that he may never wake up again. Aware of his age and declining health, Luke nonetheless steps into the operating room with the hope that Lulu's life will continue. However, the surgery does not go as planned. Luke does not survive the operation, leaving a tremendous loss for the Spencer family and the entire Port Charles community. Luke's passing is a profound shock, but it is also a tribute to the legacy this character has left behind over the years on screen. With this final act of sacrifice, Luke has demonstrated his complete love and responsibility toward his children, even if it means saying goodbye to life itself. Anthony Geary's brief return as Luke Spencer will mark an unforgettable emotional milestone in General Hospital. Although fans will mourn the loss of one of the most beloved characters, Luke's final act will leave an eternal legacy of love, sacrifice, and courage. Port Charles will forever remember Luke as a brave father who put his family above all else, even at the cost of his own life.